Hello everybody, it's Mindy and welcome to my channel. I've been telling people lately that, I do a lot of different things on my channel. I unbox paintings, I show progress on paintings. You can usually see that in my whip and chats on Wednesdays and my Saturday night lives. I'm always working on a painting. And every once in a while I get to do a post review of a painting. This one has taken me almost 2 months, a little shy of 2 months. I got like 4 days and it would be 2 months. Anyhow, it is my Chuck Pinson that I started for the Chuck Along. It is Swan Pond by Chuck Pinson. I'll be able to fill out my dates here, my start and my end. 74 centimeters by 56 centimeters. It's absolutely beautiful. I love how it turned out. The colors are fantastic. It was a lot of fun to do flowers. I will just say the flowers were fun. The other thing that was a lot of fun to work on was the roof of the gazebo. That was fun. There's all these little squares, but each square has at least 2 different colors, and most of them have 3. It was so fun to work on that. There's a lot of ABs in there. It was a blast, okay? This painting has no fairy dust. It just had 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. Yep, 4 ABs. Sorry about my voice. It is allergy time and my allergies are just kicking my butt, okay? So excuse me for that. So we had a pink AB, a yellow, a green, and a white. So there's white in the swans, there's yellow, green down here, and of course pink in the flowers and things like that up in here. It was so pretty, so fun to work on. It really was. It just took me forever because I've said it before, I just don't diamond paint as much as I used to. Let me tell you some highlights besides the roof. The roof, I love doing the roof. The roof was so much fun. I also really enjoyed these hostas. There's a lot of green and a lot of yellow here outlining the leaves, but they were so pretty when they were done. Those hostas just like poof, popped right off the page. You know what I'm saying? The swans kind of appeared slowly and they're really pretty. I just love everything about it. This purple for the water. Okay, now I will say, doing all this green in here, got a little, all this green down here, which is where I started because I start on my bottom right. I kind of got tired of doing green and then I got a little purple and then I got over here and it was a lot of green, but look how pretty it is. I mean, I love everything about this painting. It turned out really, really good. Now, I will say this is an older kit. Okay, I've had it for, I don't know, quite a while. And the drills are a little gappy. Now, do you notice it here? No. I did notice it as I was placing. And of course, when my light pad was on, you definitely can see that there is some gapping, like, here. I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, I can put my fingernail through there pretty good. So being an older kit, they've worked on drills, they've worked on drill field spacing and all of that. I'm interested in working on like a newer kit to see what the differences are, because I have not worked on a new kit in a while. But this one was fun. I finished up in that corner up there this morning, Sunday morning. I finished up in that corner up there. And, I was like, oh, what a place to end with just brown and gray for the tree. But I mean, I got a little color. I got a little purple, this bright orangey color. There was a little color up there. Not a whole lot, but that's where I finished this morning. But it's so pretty. Trash, okay. Not every single drill in here is trash, but most of them are. I mean, because sometimes, I just find some mislaid soldiers in different places. But, it's always interesting when you get something like this. Hang on. When you get this, right? Here, have some drills. There's 4 of them all stuck together. It won't focus. It won't focus. Focus. Anyhow, that's always fun. And then just little random pieces of plastic. I always like that. There were a couple round drills in here. I thought that was interesting. So this is how I kit it up here. There's my tweezers. This is how I kitted up, was in the large jars. I didn't run out of any drills. There were a couple that were they were getting a little low, but you know, I didn't run out of a single drill. So that's good. See, there's one, got a little low, and that's fine. That is just fine. So I did not have enough room in this case because that only held 54 colors. So I have this little case, which I often use as my overflow when I'm using the square containers like this. So put a few more in there, right? They're completely out of order. Yes, they are. Like this is 56. He's supposed to be, oh, you don't care. He's supposed to be up there. He's supposed to be up there. I don't know. They got mixed up. Anyhow, so there's that. There's my drills. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What else should you know? Oh, I did get my Chuck-along tray. Okay. Chuck-along 24. Got this from Firefly Trays. I believe they are still available. I used this tray throughout the whole thing for 2 months working on this, and it was really nice. It worked really well. I will say this, and you know me, I'm always honest. Okay, this is supposed to be like a little trash container where you put your little trash in there. But I often find that when I tip this up to, like, you know, dump my drills out, my trash will just come out too. I even had the little tray pop out at once. I got too aggressive and it popped out. But, you know, it's a very pretty tray. I love the tray. It's all purple on the back. It's so pretty. And then, of course, you know, when we were talking about it, she was like, well, we'll have to think of what to do for a landscape. And I was like, trees, water, usually mountains, sometimes mountains. She's like, oh yeah, that'll be easy to do. And I was like, yeah, look how well it turned out. I love it. Love it, love it. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot more to say about it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It's beautiful. I'm going to check on some framing. I would love to frame this one. 22 inches by 29 inches. That does not sound like a standard frame size to me, but I'll go hunting and see what I can find. I'm not wanting to cut anything off this. That is one thing I do not want to do. I mean, over here, I don't really have room before I'm cutting into my hosta leaves or the butterfly. Over here, I wouldn't want to cut off any of the pretty flowers or the tree that's growing up the side there. I don't want to cut anything off. I'd rather have it be in a larger frame and have something around it, you know what I mean, to fill the frame. So anyhow, we'll see what I can come up with, because this one would be beautiful framed. Kind of reminds me a little bit of my inspiration of Spring Meadows, which hangs in my hallway always. You know, they would complement each other very well with the purples, and yeah, they'd be very nice together. Anyhow, there it is for you folks. There it is. Okay. So thanks for joining the Chuck Along. We always have a good time when we do our Chuck Along. We get new people each time we do it. We had a really good turnout. Had a really good turnout this last time in September. We'll be back again in March to do another Chuck Along. So, you know, they've just had 2 new Chucks released. If you don't have a Chuck Pinson painting, there are 2 that have just come out in the last few weeks. So get yourself a Chuck Pinson painting and join along with us. We have a good time. And we make beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art in the form of diamond paintings. Love to support Chuck Pinson. He's a wonderful artist. He's a very kind, wonderful, humble man, and it's wonderful. All right, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, share, super thanks, all of those things. Buy a coffee. I have all that stuff. Just check it all out. Peck around on my channel, see if there's other things that interest you, you know, like crochet and yarn and books, and have a good time here. That's all. It's all about having a good time. All right. Okay. I'll talk to everybody soon. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.